Hey, I'm Emily Fraser from McDermott Cues. I hope you all like and follow the Sharkstream.
Hi, I'm Lucas Casaver. Join us on the Shark.
Hello, I'm Salotto, and join us on Sharkstream.
Hello everyone, I'm Francisco Sanchez Ruiz. Join us to the Sharkstream. Let's go!
Hello, I am David Alcaide. Join us in Sharkstream.
Hey guys, I'm Federic Horst. Join us on the Shark Stream.
I'm Christina Tkach. Join us on the Shark Stream.
Hey guys, it's Jason Shaw. Join us on the Shark Stream tonight.
I'm John Moore. Join me on the Sharkstream.
Hi, I'm Savannah Easton. Join us on the Sharkstream.
Hi, my name is Georgia Georgiev, and you can join us at the Sharkstream.
Joey hit the lights, Bobby grabbed the mic, chicken calling at you from the other side. Shark 3, going live. We're about to enter water, only sharks survive. In 3, 2, 1.
Salotto is the world's premier pool community. Playing your friends has never been more fun. Raise the bar with Salotto so regular practice can become real pressure. With monthly prizes and cash payouts, Salotto brings pool to the people. You can even submit match results to Fargo Rate through Salotto if you want, but you don't have to. Your race, your place. Make your matches count with Salotto. Download now and get started. No minimum play per month. 8, 9, 10 ball. You choose. It all counts.
Hey, what's up, everybody? Bobby Hilton here in the booth, giving you guys some play-by-play. Got a great list match for you tonight. Number 7 versus number 8. Mike Papa. I think he's a 587. I think he's a little higher. He doesn't play in that many Fargo events. Against Jamy Nadeau at 607. This is a race to 9. It's going to be a lot of fun. Going to be a lot of action. They are playing on the new Gold Crown 7s. So let's hit the share button. Let's get everybody knowing what's going on this Saturday night. Also, just let me know if you can hear me all right, and you can see. How's the table look? Let me know. That is Mike Papa. He won the lag. And, of course, there again, they're Taom Max Rack, one of our sponsors for the Sharkstream. Anybody out there? How do we sound? Can you see? How does it look? How does the table look? These are the Gold Crown 7s. One of the only ones in the world right now. One of the first places to get them. We have 8 of them across the board. That's Jamy Nadeau sitting in the Brunswick chair. That's Mike Papa getting ready to break. And let's go to the overhead. And great break right there. Got the wing ball. Where's the one going to end up? Not going to have a clean shot here. Might be able to see the edge. If you go to the long view, you can see he can see the edge of the one there. So he can probably roll it into the 8 and bring that cue ball back up kind of where it is. for safety. I don't really think he can try to cut that ball in by the 8. I mean, he could, but you know, now you're asking a lot, especially trying to get position. I like just rolling it to the 8, bringing the cue ball right kind of back where it is. Overcut it, actually. That might work out. He might have got fortunate. The green ball might be in the way there. How's everybody doing on this Saturday night? Nice start there by Jamy, making the 1. But again, he's not going to have a clean shot on the 2. Might have to go to the jump cue here. See what he's looking at here. Well, thank you very much. Tables look good. All right, awesome. And you can hear me all right? Everybody can hear me? Bobby Boom in the booth? That 1 ball's really close to the 8, so he's got to get a lot of air here, and drop time's got to be kind of quick. Okay, yeah, now is the hard part, is getting the cue ball to drop, so it's going to be a foul, ball in hand. Oh, yeah, that's a 2 ball there. The only problem Mike really has is big worm, big perm when you're coming down, brother. 5. He's got to get the cue ball down here or over here to make that 5. And just some straight low, stroke it back, have a good angle for the 3. Not terrible. That's really not bad. He's got the nice angle. I think he can come right over here to get the 5 ball. The biggest thing, he's got to be careful not to cut it and get the cue ball over here. He went underneath. That's not bad. He's going to leave himself a long angle shot. The problem, even if he tries to make it, the cue ball is going to run into the 7. Then it may go behind the 8. It may even roll over here. He's not really going to have a clean shot on the 6 here. Hit it hard and hope you get a double kiss somewhere. Well, it's not really looking good for position. Unless you go right around him. If he hit that a little harder, I would have rolled right up there. Nice shot there by Mike. We were talking about the bank shots a little earlier before the match started with Mike. These Gold Crown 7s are a little different. I think they're the K22 rails, and they are a little different. You got to get used to them. Like he left enough for Jamy to do something with. At least get that cue behind the 7-8. Try to slow it down there. That it leaves Mike Papa a long shot on the green in a weird angle. The cue ball is running away from the 7. But at this point, you got to just make it and take what the table gives you. Again, you guys are watching the Shark Stream, EL Billiards, Brunswick Arena. We are in Wallingford, Connecticut, and we have 8 Gold Crown 7s. Brand new, black. I think we're the first place in the United States or even the world to have 8 of the blacks in their room. So you guys are in for a treat watching them. And so and you can look in the background, the Brunswick, just the style and the look of them. They're really nice and they play even better, which is the best part. Jamie's going to kick here. Let's go to the side view. How about that? Check out this shot on the 8 ball, not the 6 ball, the 8 ball. Look at that. Beautiful. Got the nice shot of the 6. Now he's got to draw this ball back or follow it with a lot of sauce. I like the draw. Yep, just like that. Jamy Nadeau is going to get the first point. And I have one. Absolutely not, Tori. We are in love. And if you can't really see, but the place is packed today. Everybody's here enjoying the tables. All the people in Wallingford, Connecticut, and I think around the whole East Coast are hanging out here and watching, enjoying, playing. So thanks a lot. Diana Hoppy, one of my favorite people in the world. I love her pictures. I love what she's been doing for pool for years. How you doing, Diana? I loved your New Year's pictures with all the animals. I thought they were magnificent. And if you don't know Diana Hoppy, go check out her Facebook page. She has some of the best pictures, and she's been friends with all the top players in the world. So she's got some great pictures that second to none as far as like closeness and stuff. So go check out her page. All right, another time making the wing ball. So that's 2 for 2. Making the wing ball, did not scratch. He'll leave himself a little weird on the 1 here. All right, everybody, let's hit that share button. Let everybody know what's going on this Saturday afternoon list match. Got good effort there. Thanks, Danny. I appreciate that. Oscar, I need to stop by. My vacation is over. Then I'm back from retirement again. I'm sure you are. Oscar, my boy John Yale is thinking about playing. I don't know if you're interested in playing. I think that might be a good match. All right, Diana, thanks for sharing. I can see the numbers going up already. Thank you very much. Now, see, those shots were going in the last couple days, but because this table is getting played on so much, it's getting worn really quick. So now the pockets are starting to tighten up. And that's what happens after the cloth wears in. The pockets actually tighten up. They don't slide in anymore. You have to hit them really good to make them. And that's what happened with that 1 ball right there. All right, that was a kind of weird shot there. He's going to leave you have to save this ball here. I'm going to hide the 2 ball. Didn't quite get it. Jamie has a clean look. Pack Audio says the tables are awesome. Oscar might play with my boy John. Very nice. That'll be fun. He used to play very good money-wise back in the day. But he hasn't played in a long time, but he's starting to play again. And he'll be fun to watch. Oh, a nice try right there. And playing in the tight pockets. Let's go to the overhead. And you can see why it's so hard to make, because look at the pockets, look at the rails. They encroach the side so much. You don't have a huge side right there. That's all you have for room. That's 4.5 inches. That's less than 2 balls. So tough to make those in the side, that's for sure. Looking to bank this ball as well. He went for the safety. Don't know if he got it though. I like rolling his cue ball behind the 5. Yeah, kind of like that. Pretty good shot right there for Jamie. Nice hit. Not a bad lead. Jamy has a really good chance to get this cue ball behind the 7-9, 7-8. I'm sorry, and you want to leave that 2 ball all the way on the other side of the table, almost where the 3 is, maybe. Anytime you're playing safe, if you can get a ball close to another ball, it makes it a lot harder to hit. So Jamie's getting his extension as well. Wants to make sure that he might try to make this actually. And if he makes this, he should have nice position for the 3. Just a lot of stretching here. He went for it. He's going to pay the piper. Yeah, that was the safety all day. Just bring the cue ball back over here and bring the 2 ball up. Mike's going to use a bridge. He did have a little issue with the 9 now. He's got to be careful not to go too far. Get positioned for the 3. Gonna play for the corner to be safe. I like that. Smart move. We have enough angle carried over. That's the question. Like he does. Nice shot. Very good. Now he can pop this ball straight back. He gets perfectly straight. He can roll it up for the 7. If he gets an angle, he can play position for the 7-8 combo. A little too much, so he's definitely going to have to leave him the 7-8 here. So his goal is to come over here. He wants to bring the cue off the rail, come back over here so he can play the 7-8. I left my lines up. Just gonna hit that right in the middle dot. Right in the middle dot is the way we called it. Now it's not easy peasy. The hard part is when you make this ball, right? He's got to hit this side of the 8 to make it go in. The 7's going to want to go this way, and the cue ball is going to want to come this way as well. So he doesn't want the balls over here. So he may want to punch it so the cue ball rolls and kind of draw this ball up a little bit. And this is not easy. Not easy. Again, you got to cut the 8 as well. Tough shot. All right, he went forward. That's not a bad leave. Great shot there by Papa. Give him a boom. Good shot. Got the nice natural angle. Wants to slow it from right here, or if he wants to carry it with a little bit of sauce to play in the side. I like the corner. Just make this nice and easy. Went a little hard. Got a nice roll. He's going to be okay here. See, coming into your living room. He's favored to make this all day. Scratching a little bit with the extension. There it is, 1-1. All right, everybody, hit that share button. This is going to be a great match. Both these guys, really talented players, number 7-8 on the Yale Billiards list, respectively. But again, this is one of the only places in the world you can watch these Gold Crown 7s play right now. So, and what we did for the arena, we got new carpeting, we got new wall color, we got a new advertising screen over there. You can see the Sharkstream. Aramith, of course, one of the sponsors on the Sharkstream as well. See AJ walking in the building. There we go. The Brunswick Arena, Yale Billiards, Wallingford, Connecticut, established 1994. That's right. We've been in Wallingford for over 30 years. Dave the break. Wing ball, but the cue ball. So it's going to be ball in hand for Jamy. Pretty wide open rack. He's got to go back and forth a couple times. Obviously, the 1 to the 2, 3 to the 4, and 2 to the 3 as well, and then even 6 to the 7. So it's just the balls are easy position, but he's got to go back and forth. Then it makes it a lot tougher. Sometimes balls line up where they're, yeah, see right there, he already lost control of it. Fortunate to be able to see it actually, but he can make this now with the bank. Wants to come here, and then bring the cue ball around for the 3. Also play safe if he might. That's what he's going to do. He's going to play safe, but not the greatest of saves by Jamy. Connecticut Q Man says, I stopped in last night. Those tables are gorgeous. Thanks a lot, Connecticut Q Man. We appreciate it. Yeah, we're excited. I think they look really nice.
Well, my mom was going on for about 15 minutes yesterday about how gorgeous the tables look and how, the overhead camera just with the dots, and she just wouldn't stop. It was
the overhead, I think, is my favorite view for some reason now. I don't know if it's because of the carpet or just the way the table looks. And it's just beautiful. Swing and a miss by Papa.
And a sneaky 9. Oh, no.
Jamy might take a whack at this one.
I set the PTZ back to 8.
The DP camera's not working.
That's an easy fix.
All right, he's going for the carom here. I believe he called it. He just misses it, but he makes a 3. What a great shot. I'm going to replay that because look, he fired this 3 ball in, guys. This is no easy shot. He's jacked up a little bit on the rail, and he's playing the 4-inch pockets, and bang. He
just wails it. You know that made that loud clang.
Everybody loves those pockets.
Yeah. The rails in the pockets, the improvements are substantial.
People are talking about the noise. They love the noise, the sound it makes when it goes in the pocket now. What do you mean your OCD, Pat? You don't like it? You can see every ball when you hit the overhead. What do you mean OCD?
Hang on. I can talk.
All right. Just you got a good angle here. Just put a little bit of left spin. Not out of the woods yet here. It's not the table that's crooked. It's the camera that's crooked. But all right, we can fix that. What's wrong? We get Brian a nice shot on the 8 ball. We get Brian on a ladder. Actually, got to climb on the table. Brian's not going to be on the table.
Well, I can climb on the table. Be the first one to dance on one of your tables?
Yeah, I know.
All right, DP should be working.
All right, Jamie's up 2-1. Race to 7.
Yeah, we're good.
All right, Brian. So we got to fix that camera. A little crooked.
It's a hair crooked?
Yeah, really.
All right. Well, that's a fairly simple fix. We just, after the stream, we'll try and climb up. They're basically held on with zip ties, so.
Yeah, I'm sure you just got to slide.
Just got to give it a little wiggle.
Yeah, I'm sure it's not tied down super tight.
No. Somebody probably whacked the light fixture and maybe messed up the alignment a little bit, but we'll fix it.
All right, Jamy up 2-1. Again, we're playing a race to 9 here on the Pro List match. Let's hit the share button. I know it is a Saturday afternoon, but we should be able to get the numbers up a little higher than where we're at right now. Hit that share button.
Facebook being a butthead. No, it's good.
All right, both these guys both made the wing ball, both scratched the last 2 racks. Now this one's a little easier. The 2's gone. The 3 is right on the side rail. And if you can get good angle on the 3 to get to the 4, everything's right there. 5, 6, 7, same side of the table. And the 8 and 9's no issue. So this is the first shot that's going to be a little tricky.
Yeah, it's the first time both these guys have gotten on this table. Neither one has a prior experience on the table prior to maybe at 45 minutes before the match. So
yep.
Gonna be recalibrating real quick. The speed's there, the rails are different, the pockets they're a little forgiving, but you know that's
They're
to be
tightening up
expected.
already.
They're already tightening
Oh
up.
yeah, you can see they're starting to do that reverse spin.
Yeah, I got about 3 racks on table 8 before these guys got here, and I was noticing that they were starting to get a little grabbier than the first couple broadcasts.
Well, they've been this table's been going nonstop.
Yeah, it's like 24/7 almost. You know.
Yeah. Got the angle, I think. Got the beautiful angle. That's a beautiful shot. It's perfect. Just punch it. Just want to go just past the 9 ball a little bit, not too far. Yeah, there we go.
Oh, see that? I thought was going to box on the old table 8. That would have stayed up. This one's slide a little slidier, like everybody says, slide.
Yep.
But it's letting them in a little bit now. But you're absolutely right. I sent one in I thought was center pocket and it just sat there.
Yeah, the last two shots earlier, he missed one that I thought would have went a little while ago. And to go a little left inside, get between the 5-9.
I'm gonna have to brighten this angle up a little bit now that we have the Brunswick balls, because it's sometimes hard to tell the difference between the purple 4 and the blue 2.
Yeah, and also the 5 and the 1.
Yeah, so I can tweak that a little.
See this one too, camera as well.
This one's almost too bright.
Yep.
Yeah, but I mean, little tweaks here and there. We'll get them all straightened out now that we change the balls. I'm gonna have to go on Amazon and buy myself a measle ball though. When I'm practicing, I want to see the red dots spinning just so I can visually understand.
But I have them.
Oh, you still have a few?
Yeah.
Oh, cool. James was saying the same thing when I was playing out there today. He's like, man, I missed the red dots so I can see what's going on.
Yep. Nice shot right there. Look at the position as well.
Yeah, he's feeling them.
Talking to Mike before the match, and he was saying how he only plays once or twice a week, and sometimes he plays it feels like he doesn't miss, and
there it is.
But other times he misses balls, and he's just like, I don't know what's going on, but you have to practice. You really do.
I have no idea what you're talking about, Bob. I'm only here 7 days a week.
Yeah. All right, he's got to put some reverse on this. Still very easy to make. It's big pocket. I mean,
yeah, just enough to shorten that up.
Yep. Got the nice angle to pop it back for the side. He's going to hit right on that 3rd dot, and it's going to come towards the 9 ball. Let's get probably almost to the middle table, maybe not that far. It's going to hit right on that 3rd dot right there. And it came a little far. Nice shot.
That would have been my target right there. Can't scratch. Easy make.
Yeah. 3-1. And both of these guys' first time playing on the Gold Crown Sevens. Good crowd every day, right?
It's been absolutely mental since they were all finalized on what, the 26th?
Yep.
27th, something like that.
Yep.
And I have yet to see a dark light on any of these tables for, unless it's like just last rack, get the hell out.
Or when they bring the balls up to get rid of them. Yeah, no, for sure. People are really enjoying them, and we're happy to bring them to you. And I hope you guys like them on the stream. And they look better in person, not going to lie. And that's pretty good looking right there, though. All right, Jamie, again, I think he's favored to win this match, obviously up 3-1, but he's really consistent. If Brian could look up his winning percentage, I would like to do that, because I think he's got one of the highest winning percentages on the list.
Mike Jackson's got 8 in a row right now, so let me pull it up real quick.
Yeah, not talking about top 10, I'm talking overall, because he started way down, and he won a bunch of matches in a row.
Jamie, it says 52%.
Oh, man,
ranked wins. I think he had a little bit of trouble. He was having a little bit of a struggle when he got towards Sean, Rob, Ryan, all those fellas, and even Ashley to some degree.
Makes sense.
So, he rose quick.
Yep.
Mike Jackson, though, I would see, this is weird. All right, so Jamy Nadeau, last 10 ranked wins, 3 for 10. So he's had a little bit of a struggle recently. But look at Mike Jackson's last 10 ranked wins, 8 out of 10.
And he's going to be playing the only guy above him at 10 for 10.
Yep.
It's going to be fun.
10 for 10, Lucas Fracasso Werner. So, I mean, but I know he's anxious to get in there and give him hell. See if he can take Lucas off the throne for a wee bit.
Absolutely. Playing good. You never know. Lucas is playing.
Oh,
Really
he's playing. He's since his accident, he's he dropped like a rock. He went from like 4th to 9th or 10th, and then since then, he's feeling better and he's getting the table time in. And now he's like I said, he's 8 for 8 in his last 8 matches.
That's just lost of control. You try to squeeze it.
No, he didn't.
No.
What that happened, I did that too. You think it's going to draw back 3 inches? On the current conditions, it's going to draw back 9.
Sliding.
It's just going to draw way further than you thought it would. Played a, first time I came on, I played a stop shot. It drew back 4 inches.
Yep.
So, what the? Where are you going, ball?
Because I probably have the worst record on the list. I don't know how to look it up in the past. You were pretty good. You were always up there, competing. You moved right up the list as well, Oscar, into a top 10. And then, you're the only one that's, you're probably one of the only ones that retired from the list or got off the list that didn't say, man, I want to get back on the list right away. Like I got messages from Bob Dargis, from Nick Bousquet, everybody that got off the list at one point is man. But he's still retired, and you're enjoyable to watch. You were a lot of fun.
I could take him.
There you go. I'm trying to set up an action match between Oscar and Johnny Nadeau. Johnny wants to get
That would be fun. That would be fun.
Johnny Nadeau wants to get back in the fringe, so I think that'll be a good one. I think Oscar's a little favored right now, but I think it'll be fun.
I'm trying to catch Oscar. I see him down here every once in a while because even though he's retired, he's been showing up on his vacation.
Yeah.
And I still owe him a beating because of the tournament that I lost to him in the Joss. The match I lost to him in the Josh. I had him dead to rights and I choked. So he's promised me a rematch.
It's a little funny here. It's almost straight. He's going to try to pull it back. And what's the problem? He's going to bump it to the 9.
So you could even see on that shot, it slid a little to the right before the draw kicked in. Otherwise, it would have gone right by.
Yeah, with the big hair is our guy Cam, the front counter guy today. Lost the cue ball. And the 7, nope.
High percentage for 3 balls, ball in hand run out.
Yeah, anytime you have 3 balls on the same side of the table, you're pretty good. But the only problem, the 7's a little weird spot. If you're left-handed or wrong-handed, I don't know.
Correct-handed.
But then it's easy. He's playing opposite.
That's what I would do too.
He's playing opposite-handed right now.
He gave himself ball in hand and played it cross-handed. Now that's
not a bad shot.
Yeah, Oscar says he's down for an action match with Johnny and me.
Oh, wow.
Nice little pop in the side.
Yeah, I like the pop. That was a good call. He's going to get the 9 this side, too.
I think, well, he's in the 50-yard line again. He's calling the side.
Got to draw it a little bit to avoid the corner scratch. Nothing crazy. And he
caught the point. It's going to cost him.
Yeah, no excuse for that. He said he was doing that a little bit against Sean Dixon, too. I didn't see that match. I think you commentated on it. But
odds are.
Tough cut, but I think he's going to make this stretchy a little bit.
That's the worst part of this. He's going to grab his extension and possibly the bridge. That made this cut a lot more tricky.
Yep.
He's going to stretch it out.
Not easy, Brian.
That's why that's
not easy.
In the back of my head, I hear my own voice in my head sometimes when I'm on the table and I'm like, should have grabbed the bridge. Should have grabbed the darn bridge. Oh, very.
All right. Papa. It is. Just like that. All right, guys, one more time. Let's hit that share button, man. Let's get a lot of people on here. I know it's a Saturday afternoon. I know we're going against NFL football, but people love pool. This is one of the only places you're going to see the Gold Crown 7s. Got a great list match, top 10. Brian Bennett and Bobby Bohm in the booth giving you play-by-play. So hit that share button for us.
Tell you what, though, I played a nice set against Corey Sharp last night. We were playing 10 ball for a while, and I'm starting to really get the hang of these Gold Crown 7s in their current state. So it's like I'm almost afraid to go into the back room and start playing on the 3s again. I'll be like, I can't hold a cue again. It's like there's a Yale Billiards 1 and a Yale Billiards 2.
Yeah, and it's a shame too because those tables are so nice.
They're so nice. I was dialed into them so hard that I almost felt like I couldn't miss. And then now I'm getting back to that state on the 7s. It's just a matter of calibration, though, is I guess the best word. You go down, you hit the first few balls, then you realize, okay, it's a little slipperier, a little faster, and you adjust accordingly. But I guess that's the difference between a good pool player and a great pool player, being able to sort of read the room, literally.
Yep. Like the safety here, the one behind the 9. Oh, that one, huh?
Yeah, you sure did. I mean, that was the obvious play, but the first couple days, I would be making those kinds of decisions and say, I'm going to just put the one up behind the muck, and it would roll an extra 7-8 inches because I can't gauge the speed quite right, and it's hanging right out. You watch me do it.
He just called the 9 aside. Oh, I have no idea. He did point to the side. Nice hit. He smacked it right in the face.
He hit it well, but yeah, if he actually grazed the 9, there was a chance.
Big reverse cut here. Gonna get good position if he makes this. He's just gonna avoid the 5. Yep. Look at that. Nice, Fetty. Nice, Mr. Papa. Got a nice little draw stroke here. I like playing the 4 in the corner. Don't try to draw that ball too much, get to the side. Just kind of get it to the middle of the rail. And the second dot. Try to be straight on the 4.
Yeah, that's exactly what I was going to say. He's targets right between the pockets. Oh, see, zip.
But that's what happens. That's what happens. Now you're in nowhere, no man land.
Rod definitely plays about 50% further than at least me when I'm gauging it. Now, like I said, I've dialed it in, but first few days, woof.
It's a tough shot. He's going to lose the cue ball. It's going to run down towards the 5.
This is what I like to call recovery mode.
Yeah, but
when you can't get
you're not going to be able to
position, you're just trying to make shots until you can find and get back into the position game. But for each ball, you're just trying to pocket and take what the table gives.
Yeah, and we'll give you guys a quick lesson here. So one of the things I learned as I got older with experience playing with the people like John Yale and before John Yale, but Rob Pierce, Dave Gavish, Bill Davis, you know what I mean? It's all about percentages, and that's what we try to talk. And Brian, you're a numbers guy. These top pros, they weigh the percentages, what shots to shoot and why to shoot them, which ones I'm going to play easy because it's a better percentage of me making it and making the next shot than trying to get position. And they'll run out if they get position, but the percentage of making the shot is harder.
Correct. It's an odds game. It's a lot like poker when you talk about, pot odds and things like that. You're thinking about the highest probability of successful outcomes. And in that case, you're saying, okay, what is my percentage of making the shot? What is the percentage of missing the shot and leaving it stuck, or missing the shot and leaving it out in the open? And you start making your decisions based on what is the highest percentage of either
the total outcome.
The total outcome.
Like get all your chips in, what's the best outcome for it?
Right. So it's essentially yeah, you're right. It is kind of a numbers game. I remember you interviewing Fedor Gorst, I believe. It was back in maybe the Expo. And you asked him the question, what percentage confidence do you have to have before you decide?
That was Mosconi.
That was Mosconi, the prior year.
Yep.
And he said, what percentage of confidence do you have before you decide to play safe? And he said 95%. I was like, wow, that's but then a player like Federer is 95% on a ridiculously hard shot.
Yeah, right. Yeah.
So 95% to Federer may not be 95% for everyone else on the planet.
Nice shot.
What a great bank.
But yeah, that's one of the things I learned, and then the other thing I learned as a more experienced, just by watching, listening, and learning, is pattern play. The pattern play. They have certain patterns, and the reason why they play pattern, again, what Brian was talking about, is percentages. So their pattern in their head is try to get the best percentage to run out. And if they get a little wonky, then they have to refigure. But
then you recalculate.
Yeah, they're trying to pattern the run out. before they shoot the first ball.
Oh yeah, absolutely. And my the thing I always tell players when it's like when I'm thinking about that exact thing, the pattern, I'll get to the table. I'll plan literally all 9 balls in my head. I'll sit there and I'll just plan every ball that's on the table in my head, where I want to leave it, where I want to go. And if it works, people say I shoot real fast because I already had the plan in my head. If something goes wrong, then it's time to stand up again and pretend you just got to the table for the first time and say, okay, new plan.
New strategy. Yep. But again, that took me a long time to learn the patterns and also percentages. And that was what Mike did early on. He played that ball and drew it too much, and percentages were not there. He should have just made it, left himself another little longer shot, but makeable. And play the percentages.
I think we should swap this camera out with a higher resolution when this one's not meant for this.
Yeah.
So we want to get. We'll talk about it offline. But yeah, I want to use this angle more just because of the big ad TV and things.
I agree. You wanted to look this clear.
Exactly.
And look at that. He got almost a perfect break. I want to give him a boom actually for the break. Look at the shot he has.
No, well, I mean, I always recommend leaving the cue in the middle of the table. Because that way, you're again, percentages go way up. But in this case, it worked out pretty good.
Well, that's what I'm saying. That's why I gave him the boom. This doesn't get better. This is ball in hand position.
This is ball in hand position. You're absolutely right.
And you're even running towards the 2, which is where you want to go. And he's got everything. All the
here we go, speedy.
Oh, he played for the side.
Well, okay, now he did. That was a tough shot if he was literally playing for the side pocket position.
Yeah, no, he wasn't. But I saw once he hit it was going to run. This is no picnic either.
Getting it over to the 3 is going to be tricky. He did it though.
Yeah, great shot. And now he's good. He's got the nice angle. He could just come straight across for the 5, and then he can play the 6. You don't want to draw this because you got to come back for the 6. Just make it one real position, center ball. Fell on my line, but he missed a shot.
You're just looking at that 3 sitting in between the jaws. It just
can't make it.
It's so. It's tiny. It looks every bit of what
the
you're seeing.
pocket's tough, right? The pocket looks tough.
The ball looks enormous sitting in there.
Going for the jump. This got to be careful. The cue doesn't go off the table here. He missed it. Oh, he missed it. Wow, that was so close. But Jamie's going to get ball in hand here. Roll right past the 7 here.
Never a bad idea to be in the middle of the table.
Oh, follow it to the rail here. Don't want to be frozen on the rail, but bounce off a little bit.
Oh, he missed it.
Overcut it.
Yep. That's the other thing, because these balls are so new, and you do a good job cleaning them every night, of course. But they even slip off each other. They don't grab each other as much as the balls that we had. At least that's my experience. So you almost have to anticipate that it's not going to grab as much when they make contact.
I like going forward here and leaving it almost on the rail.
Yeah, I like that shot too.
That's okay. Yeah, I like the little more angle, but
I would prefer it to be frozen to the rail right there. But yeah, it's still a good shot. He's going to be able to get back for the 7, probably on the side.
Yep. Little punch.
It's like, slow down.
Yeah.
Everybody's saying it. I say that all the time. Oh, easy.
This table, everybody's saying it. Everybody.
On play to these tables. I like when Joe has a phrase he likes to use when he does that. Hercules. Just ran the ball too far.
Well, Mike Papa sets us up with a beautiful angle to get up to the 9.
Yeah, it should be a nice, easy, natural roll to get the 9 in the top left.
All about making this ball here. Oh, nice.
Ooh, he overdid it again.
Hold it too nice. Now you got to go side here.
Hercules.
Yeah. Now you got to go side here. I mean, you can go corner, but you're 100% selling out. Play side.
I dislike either of these cuts. I think my percentage shot is cross side. And that way, if you miss, the cue sits on the left rail and the 9 heads up towards the right rail.
Yep.
That's again, percentage.
Well, that's what I'm saying. If you cut on the side, you're going to leave himself right on the bottom rail. If You bank it, the cue ball might stay a little higher. That's the problem. He said, "No, I'm going to cut it right in," and
Got away with it. Good
Great
shot. Good shot.
Let's give him this because that was well deserved. 4-3. All right, guys, hit that share button. I can't believe the numbers are this low. Maybe it's because it's cold Saturday afternoon, or maybe
football
could be.
Everybody's outside having the Julio's Kitchen food truck. I got to get some of that food. I haven't tried it yet, but I hear it's amazing.
Yep.
Was just going to say something. So who's coming up on Monday?
We got Hola Soto, my man.
Island boy. No kidding.
Hola Soto is coming up. He was very entertaining.
He's always entertaining, even when you're just sitting here talking to him in the lounge or in the bar or whatever else. He's got a hell of a personality. I'll give him that.
Yeah, and when me and Scott got off the call, he's like, "That was fun." So,
was he expecting the Inquisition? Or I mean,
never knows. You don't know, but anytime you come out with that means it was a good show and it was a lot of fun. Then we do Scott the following week, and that's going to be a little bit.
Scott Frost himself.
Yeah, actually, I think we had Shane after that. Then
I was gonna say, I thought you had Shane in the bucket.
Yeah, so we do that. And
I'm looking
Scott's
forward
a
to
little
that.
dark at some of his. He has some crazy stories, man.
Oh, I'm sure.
It's
this last episode with the $1 million gambling in Vegas and everything.
Yeah.
That was crazy. I was riveted when I'm like, holy smokes, how do you even hold the cue when you're playing for that kind of loot? Especially when it's not yours. I'd be so nervous. Yeah, I'm looking forward to that, and definitely Shane. He doesn't talk very often, so you guys got a good solid couple. You got
talking a lot.
As I say, you got a couple good hours with him, I think. So even when it's trimmed up a little bit, it's still going to be a lot of great content. He's a interesting guy.
Yeah, he really.
Oh, can I spoil one thing? No, I shouldn't. When Scott asked him what the biggest fish he's ever got caught.
Yeah, we should wait for that one.
We should wait for that one.
Wait for that.
Because Scott, context here, if you don't know, Scott and Shane are both very good fishers out there in wherever they're in the similar area, right?
Arizona and Montana. Dakota.
Yeah. Okay. So they I mean, everything's relative when you live in Connecticut, but they have a friendly little banter when it comes to fishing. And Shane came up with one of the best answers I think I've ever heard when it came to that exact question. So if you want to know the answer to that question, make sure you catch SVB's Shane Van Boning's episode coming soon. I forget I get the previews because when you guys are doing your thing, I usually, if I'm not here, I usually in my Sharkstream studio in North Haven, let's say. And I'll mute myself so you guys don't hear me, and I just listen as you're recording, so I get a little bit of a preview when it comes to that kind of stuff.
Yep. Yeah,
I was dying laughing when he said that.
Yeah. Okay. You guys will see the reel. It'll come out, and it might cause a little controvery. Whatever. We'll see what happens. All right. He drew that too much. He actually almost kissed the two. And
look at this bank shot.
Nice.
Right on the money. Holy smokes.
This is really hard to do this close and to avoid the cue ball to hit any other balls to get kind of position. Actually at the 6, but he got a nice position.
All he wanted was the 2 down on that shot, and he got it. And that's you're absolutely right. You're a half inch away from the cue ball and the object ball. Judging that angle is almost impossible.
And those are one of the toughest shots in the 4-inch pocket right there. A long distance, just a smidge of cut. And for some reason, a lot of us tend to hit it straight. You have to cut it a little bit. Oh, look at that. Great shot there by Mr. Nadeau.
Buried him. There is almost no approach vector. The 9's in the way from the bottom rail. Here's the opposite from the top rail now. The 4 is blocking his approach. I mean, where do you go?
Look like he's try to massage.
He's going to have to do at least
rail.
2 rails.
Spin. No, he's going to try to go the 1 rail. He's going to put a little spin on it. So it comes around the 6 and then really kicks. Have enough. didn't even say it, I don't think.
It did bend a little, but it actually bent more when it came off the rail.
Wide open. I love the run out here. The 5-6 go in the same pocket. The 7's pretty much a duck. There's really no position to play here. Literally tic-tac-toe. The hardest position is going to be probably 7 to the 8. I mean 7 to the 9, which is not a really difficult position. So what a nice angle. So I would just go a little off the rail. I wouldn't draw it to the middle of the table. Tried to do, but he missed it. Papa trying to figure out what to do with the green. Closing the side, but you got to get on 7. You can't be.
Yeah, you got to be perfect to get on the 6, to get on the 7 from the 6. Yeah, he missed the 5 anyway.
That's it.
Tree topped and straight in, still not an easy shot.
He's got an angle. He can roll that cue ball to the first stop.
I would just try to stop it right there if I could. And just play, take the 6s. Yeah, exactly.
Sure.
So now he's got the 6 on the side. If he can, if it's even off center just a little bit, boy, that looks straight.
Just stop it, draw it here.
Just take your lumps.
Yeah. Try to go forward, it's going to miss. It's going to hit the point. Most likely, percentage-wise. Draws it, he has a piece of shot.
Or you could just drip it and drain it.
That was fabulous.
That was a good one.
Yeah, a really good shot by Nadeau. Nice angle to get on the 9 as well. Just go to the bottom rail, or you can draw it towards the side. Double think it.
I'll start. 5-yard penalty. But if you're not feeling it, that's the thing to do. Stand up. Got the speed. Oh, he's got a decision to make here.
Simple cut. Got to make it.
I caught it a little too fat.
Yeah, it was a tough shot. He got bad on
That's
the
why I
7.
said the position was not great.
And like you said, he
Looked up in the comments section. Pat Gaudio says these tables are awesome. Just saying. Now it's funny because you know me. My usual routine is to come around opening 3:30, play with a buddy for about 2 hours, and then go home. Last few days though, I found myself here sitting like, oh, last rack. What? I just can't stop playing on them.
Yeah, I think you're holding your back. I went for the bank. You're holding your back, or said your back was hurting or something. You were saying.
Oh yeah, my back was getting a little. I might have overdid it a little bit.
Yeah. A big miss there by Papa. That he should have drew that 7 ball. Yeah, I agree.
Yeah.
That in for par. He's going to be at 5. So double check the score. That's correct.
Oh, that's not. This one only works for the other people. Yeah, these buttons only work for the other camera right now. So I can copy them in.
All right, 5-3, race to 9. You're watching Sharkstream Yale Billiards, Brunswick Arena. Great matchup here between Papa and Nadeau. They're consistent making the wing ball. Scratched a couple times, but nothing good there. But he keeps losing the cue ball. He keeps leaving himself almost at the foot rail.
I think Mike's got a pretty good leave here. He's just getting this 2 to the 3. If he can get there, then he's going to be in good shape for the rest of them. Oh, look at that nice little draw. Right in on the 3 ball the way he wanted to. Nothing wrong with that. Hey, what's up, Roddy UK? It's a little early for you. Usually you see it's 4 o'clock in the morning his time and 11 o'clock our time when I see Roddy UK. But he's here now, and what is it about? It's almost midnight over there. There it is. Nice to see. That's what I mean. That one would not have dropped on on the Gold Crown 3 that was sitting there before. In probably a few weeks, and we'll go back to that. But that one, I feel like that would have sat.
It will. Almost there. Like I said, it's slowing down a little bit because it's getting a lot of use. You know.
Yeah. Well, people are absolutely breaking in this club.
And a lot of people wanting to play on them. That's for sure.
And it's actually kind of interesting to see the dynamic out there. Is there would be players that would be playing alone, and it's like, I want a table. Can I play with you?
Oh, what a fantastic shot right there. Nice stroke as well. It's almost perfect on the 5.
Trying to figure out where to leave the cue for the 7.
Yeah, I like the angle to come around 2 rails underneath the 8.
Oh, if it's me, I'm trying to move it as little as possible right here.
Yeah,
just go for the 7 on the side.
Yeah, that's exactly what I need. That's what I mean. Now we got 2 rails for the 8 right underneath it.
Roddy says it's 23:25 here in the UK, so I was right about the time difference. It's a little, and it's definitely early for Roddy.
Hey, he needs his 9-ball fix, man.
Hell yeah.
Let me know when you guys get any Gold Crown 7s over your way. I can't wait to see. There it is, 2 reels underneath. Can't wait to them start going global.
Once people start to really get the word out about these tables, I think they're gonna be everywhere.
Yeah, I think if you're opening a pool hall, or if you have a pool hall, reach out to Brunswick. You know, tell them, hey, I saw you guys on the Brunswick Arena on the Sharkstream.
Where did he go with that one?
Want to play the side again?
I guess he wanted to play on the side. Yeah.
Look at the slow walk. He's like, I don't hit the ball that hard.
Where did that come from?
He's been saucing the ball all around this rack. See if he can finish it with a tough shot. This is one of the good things. Look how even this table. Look at it. He doesn't even have to. There's no impediment on the rubber part where the table 3.
Yeah, the pockets are flush and the tables are the rails are wider. So you got, for a big guy like me with giant hands, it's so much more comfortable to get a bridge on these rails.
So much more comfortable. They hit it right to the point. Mike, if he goes back and watches this, it's a couple 9-balls cost him. He could be up 5-3 instead of being down 5-3 right now. Yeah, if you're opening up a pool hall, or if you're buying one for your house, call them up, send them a message, mention the Sharkstream, mention the Brunswick Arena, Wallingford, Connecticut, and who knows, maybe they'll give you a discount. No, I haven't worked that out yet, but can't hurt, right?
Well, I mean, no, it can't hurt. I'm sure there would be a nice shot there from Jamy converting on the 9 miss. Yeah, and they are still playing like ice rinks. You're absolutely right. I mean, even like I just run my hand over the palm of my hand over the cloth when I start playing, and you can just feel the difference in drag.
Yeah,
just by just touching it. The cloth's only 7 days old, so that could be part of the reason. 6 days old. 6 days.
6 days. All right, going for the break. Up 6-3. What do you guys think? You think Mike's got this in the bag? You think Dave can pull it together? I mean, Mike can pull it together without missing any more 9s?
Yeah, that's going to be the number one priority is getting those 9s down.
Yeah.
He's making good shots in good position. He did kind of get out of position when he shot the 8-ball in on that last rack.
But instead of getting disgusted with himself, get down there and focus on the shot.
Next rack, just one rack at a time. That's the way it goes. Good spread. No look at the 1 though.
Yeah, he missed the ball, so Mike's at the table here with nothing good to look at. But Jamie's got to really work on his cue ball control to break. He's all
over the place.
Yeah,
right
he's all over the place for sure. Look at the long view, you can see he's got nothing, nothing going on here. Like just going off the bottom rail with some left spin and maybe try to get it behind the 8, maybe.
I was gonna say this is a push shot. It's gonna give him a peek.
And Jamie's just going to roll this around the corner and bring the 1 all the way up near those balls. Popped it there.
Oh, the 9's gonna help him out.
Yeah, that's why I thought he was going to roll it down. Just roll it to the pocket and play it 2 rails. But this is not easy anyway. Long distance, big, almost a spot. It is a spot shot, actually, right?
It's pretty close.
Yeah, pretty close. That's right there.
Not going to cost him much though. The worst that's going to happen is he's what's his name? Jamie's going to find a safety here. I don't see. I don't even see the combo.
Yeah,
it's like 1-6. Not even. Nope. Just doesn't compute. There you go. Put the 1 on the cue on opposite ends and make your opponent work for it. Actually, that's 7s right in the way too.
close actually.
He's definitely looking at a kick shot.
Yeah. This is where it's tricky with the New Girl Crown 7s. They do kick a little different than the other reels. Definitely not bad, just different. Love this safe. Just bring that cue ball by the purple.
Yep.
And bring the 1 up. Natural.
Okay.
Yep. Bad. One or 2 real kicky.
I made that shot a couple of days ago. I didn't intend to. I actually was playing 10 ball, so I called safe. That exact same shot, and it just fired into the upper right corner. I was like, oh, well, I guess that.
Wayne Harriman made a crazy shot similar to that. Did you see Wayne's shot?
I set that in as a reel, didn't I?
Lucky here.
I think that's good. Yeah, that's fortunate. This is a kick and stick all day. This is almost the same shot. It could send the cue up the rail, but try to keep the cue, or send the 1 up the rails. Keep the cue right where it is. Always going cross corner.
I don't think he can see it full enough. He's going to try to hit it thin.
Pulled out pretty good there. We got some work to do to get to the 2, and the 6-8 is kind of ugly. Yeah, look at this layout. 2 to the 3. That should work now.
There's that.
You want to zoom out.
Up to 6. That's going to cost him. He would have had good on the 3.
Now you just, like I say, recompute. Now your chances of getting out are almost 0, so just play the safety.
Well, I would have played this safe, but
it's something.
Pretty good. Yeah, pretty good, actually. Get it behind the 6. Good.
Oh, he's trying. Oh, yeah, I see what you're saying. Roll the 3 up. catch the top rail with the cue and plant behind the 6. I like that. That's a really touchy shot, but it's a good. It could turn out real good.
Even if the 3 hits the 8, he's okay. He's got to make sure 3 doesn't come back.
The rail.
6. If he didn't hit the 6, he would have been good.
I think he needed to get the cue a little further up the rail too.
All right, guys. Thanks for tuning in. You're watching the Sharkstream Yale Billiards Brunswick Arena on the Gold Crown 7s. This is a list match between number 7 and number 8. Papa versus Nadeau.
Yeah, Jamie looking to promote tonight. He's got a 6-3 lead, and it's funny. When I did the Mike Jackson versus who was he playing? Gavrish?
Gavrish.
Yeah, it was Mike and Dave, because of the positioning on the of the list on the wall. As soon as I walked out of the booth, Mike walks up and he goes, "Hey man, you're taller than I am. Can you switch the name tags for me right now?" He was so happy to get that number 2 spot back.
People take a lot of pride. John's here. Can I join him in the booth for a minute?
John who?
John Yale.
You want John Yale in here?
Yeah, can you ask him? I didn't ask him. He said he's here. Get my stick, but I want to have him talk to him a little bit.
All right, yeah, I'll go get him.
I got to treat my buddy John Yale. He's in the building, and to have him talk a little pool with us. He gets in here. Nice hit. Nothing going on. Like really tied up that 5 ball. No future in making this. Don't want to break that up though. They do is same spot. Not really worth making. Made it, but now show what he can do. Try to roll the cue behind the 8. So far, cue ball's gonna roll. That's not a bad shot. Not a bad shot. Here you're already, bro. Johnny, come on in, bro.
What's going on?
What's up? All right, Bobby Boom in the booth. I got my good friend Johnny Yale. How you doing, Johnny?
All right, Bobby. How are you?
We got a good match here going on. We got number 8 versus 7, Jamy Nadeau in the white t-shirt, and he's up 6-3 over Mike Papa. I believe you paid Papa before, right?
I played Mike. Yeah, Mike plays strong. I've never played Jamie. I've never seen him play actually.
Yeah, he plays out of here, but he's far away. He's like an hour, so he only plays on the list. He doesn't play in a lot of tournament leagues. But Papa was 13-0 in Masters this season.
No, he had a great session.
Yeah, I was talking to him before the match, and he's like, "I know John wanted to play me, but I was just too busy during Christmas and everything."
Yeah, he'd smoke me anyway, I think.
What are we doing here with the 6s? You going for the 5-9? You going for the 5-9? Back audio says Mr. John Yale. He's a 940 Fargo, guys. Look him up. John.
Yeah, only one in the world.
Yep. You gonna go forward here and play position, or is he gonna try to bump it and get it out a little bit?
I may never play another event again. I might just fold
I
it.
know. Oh, nice shot. He bumped it. That was a good shot, right? Now he's got an easy draw here, right?
Yeah, just draw it back a little bit. Leave yourself a little angle. Tables are fast, though.
They're calling him the ice game. Want to be straight here. You go 2 rails here. Is just gonna hit it nice and easy.
Just
nice shot, nice speed.
I have this.
Yeah. Draw back to him. And that's it.
I think he's going
Off a little distance. I would have drew that straight back. Look at the long view, you can actually see. Let's go with this angle. You can actually come right into your living room. Big shot right here. 6'4", 7'3". Nice shot. Big shot right there by Papa. 6'4". All right, guys. Again, you're watching a list match. Bobby Hilton with my good friend John Yale in the booth. John Yale's a 940 Fargo. Not really, but if you look him up, he is. He just came back from playing pool 30 years ago. What's changed in the last 30 years in pool?
Everybody wears gloves now.
Yep.
Carbon shafts.
Carbon fiber shafts everywhere, right?
Mm-hmm.
You like the new sets of balls, all right?
I do. I hated those blacks.
Friend John would come and say, I'm not playing if we're playing on a table. He didn't like the 4-5 color, right?
I kept playing position for the wrong ball.
It's much better. I like them as well.
Tables are definitely going to take some getting used to speed-wise.
Yep. Oh, look at that. What a great break, John. No trouble.
No.
3 to the 4 is going to be the trickiest shot, right?
Yep.
Slide it to the side rail, get it in the side. Trying to play in the corner, I guess.
Actually, all right. Plays it in the bottom corner, come up on the top side.
Yeah, it didn't hit hard enough, so now he's going to have a tough out here.
That's something else I can't get used to either, those templates.
The max racks?
They didn't have those back in the day.
No. But do you remember those are the biggest fights we had over the years? How many times we'd be like, then you rack them?
Yeah.
It goes back and forth. How about that?
That's a great shot.
Yeah, you're not kidding. John is back like a little bit after we started playing, even while we were playing, but after we started playing, guys got so good at manipulating the rack. Yeah. You know, they can make a ball or stick you. So even Bobby Hunt said he can rack you where you can't make a ball. You know, and they try to eliminate that stuff and even the game a little bit, and that's where all these max racks and magic racks came about.
There was some other thing they had before the magic rack. Remember, you push down? Was it
the Salotto? Yeah,
I never even used those.
I had one, and it wasn't that good. I really didn't like it that much. Nice shot. Not really much happening here, but what do you see here, John?
I would just play safe, hit the 4, then put the cue up top, or that.
That's not bad either.
I probably would have tried to put the cue on the other end of the table.
I think now he should do that. He should just kind of like spin it right here, try to get the cue ball up here, even behind the 9 if you want. Yeah, just follow my line almost perfect.
That's a good shot.
Well played.
And sneak up behind. Little softer, he would have gotten behind the 9.
Tables roll, man.
Stay forever.
I mean, do you remember when Simonis first came out?
Yes, I do.
We hated it, right?
I remember the first time I ever played on it. I was up in Mass somewhere in
Chelmsford.
It might have been Chelmsford, yeah. And yeah, it was not good.
Nope.
The stuff we used to play on was like playing on grass.
Oh, nice shot. Yeah, I remember we'd be like, we'd come back to the pool hall. It's like playing on the concrete floor. Something else is pretty wild. Nothing wrong with the Salotto rack. It just, I don't feel it did exactly what it was supposed to. Like the magic rack kind of works. The Salotto rack, when you push it down, it gave you a good rack, but when that back ball rolled off, it kind of defeated the whole purpose. So that's why I say that. And nothing bad about the Salotto rack. It just wasn't what I thought it was going to be. Gotta leave the 5 here, right, John? Yeah. Hey, almost made it.
This is still a lot harder than it looks.
Got a lot of pop. Let's go 3 rails here. 1, 2.
We might be all right.
Nope. Oof. Didn't get it. And over the 9.
Oof.
Might be aggressive and go for the kick here. It's a little aggressive here. I don't know if I like this.
Good leave.
Yeah, it worked out. Very fortunate on that one.
Play safe here. You go for it.
Gotta play safe, man. This is a 4-inch pocket table.
Yeah.
You know, just I don't even know what he's looking
Just
at.
stop it. And
Yeah, just bring this here. Just bring the cue ball right here.
no, just stop the cue right there.
You can do that too. But I mean,
there you go. That's a good shot.
Unless he left it. Check out the
I
different
think
angle.
he got it. You can kick it for sure, but
the kicks with the new rails are different, right?
way different.
Way different, huh?
I was missing banks by a half a dot.
Yep. Well, you start warming up towards the end, you're starting to figure it out, right?
The sides aren't as bad, but going long way, it's very different.
Yep. Kick. It's a big rack here. 5'6" and a 6'4".
Yeah.
He needs a long stroke here on this one.
A little low right, bring it right back.
Ideal would be. Oh, you went
He
to
went the other way.
Very fortunate though. If that ball hung in the corner, he would have been in trouble here. Bobby Dargis.
Hey, what's up, Bob?
What's up, man? Our teammate right there, Bobby.
How's things in Florida, Bob?
Oh, he's here.
Oh, he's still here?
Yeah, he's still here. He was going to Florida. He drops off the list, and he figures out he has to stay in Connecticut. I can't get him back on. Like,
so he gets off our team and he doesn't go to Florida.
Yeah.
I don't know, Bob.
I know. We know we traded you in for Rob Pierce. Good player, but Bob, come on. Look at this.
Well, we're running out of Bobs. We got to have a Bob. So.
I know. That's it. I like that speed there. Give him a long distance shot.
If he makes this, though, it's pretty. He's going to be on the 9. Got it. Pull down.
Perfect.
Nice shot.
Yeah, really good shot. Again, 6'5", 7'4", big difference. Big difference. Guys, thanks for tuning in. This is a Saturday afternoon matinee match. Mike Papa versus Jamy Nadeau. It's a race to 9 list match, number 7 and 8 respectively. Bobby Hilton with my man John Yale in the booth, giving you play-by-play. And you're not talking. For all of our sponsors going on the screen right now. Oh, Fitment Billiards Solutions. That's the guy who does our tables. Amazing. Amazing. Cliff Dubay. Nobody better. Look at that. Makes the wing ball. And that's the thing, John, with these max racks and magic racks. That wing ball goes almost every time. Like, we used to try to do that, but it was a lot harder doing it by hand.
Yeah, well, as well as I do back in the day, too, the spots weren't that good. So you might have to go a little
higher, lower.
Higher, low to get a good rack. And
yep.
For guys used to bang on the one ball. Like,
they still do that.
Tap it.
They still do that. It puts that little divot in there. Not terrible. Sometimes the balls stick, but it's just, if your ball rolls over, it could roll a little funny too.
Mm-hmm.
Billy, I don't think you can see this. Yeah, cue ball. Nice kick. Let's talk about the story, John. When we went up to Rhode Island, you won that tournament. This was a C tournament. What year was that?
That was 1995 or 6.
1995 or 6.
And All About Pool tour just got going.
Yep.
And the owner of the pool room had to sign you off.
The owner of a pool room.
And just so happened, Bob, he owned the pool room, and we both went up there as C's. And
this was when all of our pool, so pool was like pretty decent. It was like, I think it was like 60 players in a tournament, right?
80 to 100. It was pretty big.
Okay, yeah, it was a big tournament.
And nobody knew us. And I bought Bobby for $5 in the Calcutta, and he bought me for $5.
$5, guys. $5 in the Calcutta.
And I lost like in the third round, one match, and then I came all the way through the loser side.
Played Nelson, right?
I couldn't even tell you.
I think you played Nelson. I think it was Nelson.
I remember I beat the guy pretty good in the finals, 7-3 or something. And you made more in the Calcutta than I did for winning the tournament.
I'm sure I gave you some.
No, you didn't.
Oh, I definitely did.
No, you didn't.
I definitely did. I definitely did.
And then we were told, I don't know if you were told, I was told.
Yeah, bees.
I'll never play in another C event.
Yeah, bees. That was good. That was good playing. You played really good. And I'll never forget. I'm with you, and everybody's coming up with me. Who's this kid? Who is this kid?
I was like 20 years old, 21 years old.
Yep. I was 25.
Yeah.
26, something like that. Good stuff, right? But then we both made it to the B's, right?
Yeah.
Then we won some B tournaments, right?
The funny part about that is I had just signed up for Bud Light, which is APA,
yeah.
And I was a 3 for an entire session.
Oh, I was too.
And we went to playoffs, and Bruce Bartlett had that All About Pool book, and there was my picture in there from that C event.
Yep. That's funny.
Yeah.
It was a long time ago. It was 30 years ago. He's like, it must have been a long time ago. $5 for the Calcutta.
Yeah.
Now we started 20.
I know.
Yeah, it was a long time ago. But yeah, it might have been, like I said, $300-$400 that we won. It was kind of cool. I'll never forget that tournament because I felt like I was going to do real well too. A guy made 3 9-balls in a break in one set against me.
I think you went pretty deep.
That was terrible. I think it was like the 4th or 5th round, but the guy made 3 9-balls in a break. I couldn't believe it. I was like, what the hell? Like, who is this? I think I remember crying to you at the end. I'm like, how does somebody know how to make the 9-ball in the break? How but
especially off your racks, because you used to get the worst racks in the world.
I didn't mean to.
You didn't get the name Bobby Fish Rack for nothing.
No. Fine now. And we did good in the B tournaments, right? We won some B tournaments.
Yeah, 4-3.
Yeah. A lot of fun.
Then they wanted to handicap it, and that's when I quit.
Then she took off with all the money.
Yeah.
Oh, nice shot. Mike Papa ties it up 6-6. But yeah, I think Allison, her name was, and she ran off with a bunch of the money.
I heard something about that, but I don't really know what happened.
Yeah.
I think I quit by the time that happened.
That's how it was back then. It was the A, B, C, D tournaments. So now they got it, John, as you're learning now, being back and playing pool again. So just so you know, Johnny's a good friend of mine. We've been playing pool we met, 1994 when we first opened, right?
Mm-hmm.
Started playing and played a lot of tournaments together, hung out and stuff. But he took a 15-year hiatus.
I took a 10-year hiatus.
10 years. So then he came back. We played in Masters. We won. We went to Vegas. We didn't kill it, but we won a couple rounds, hung out and stuff. And then he left again, played poker, and we've been gone 15 years now, right?
Mm-hmm.
15. Robert was just starting on our team. He was young, right? He was like 20.
Yeah, but he was very good then.
Yeah, he was good.
He was playing.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
He's not as good as he is now. Like
I don't know.
I don't think so. I mean, well, now maybe, but
he was good then.
Yeah. But that was a lot of fun.
But back then too, that was the first year Masters got going. I think there was only like
13 teams, 16
in the entire state.
At Snookers, they're all shooters.
Yeah. We were the only team out of Yale.
Yep. That was pretty crazy. Good stuff. All right, nice break there by Papa. It's got a little stop shot here for the 2. Look at that break, John. Oh, wow. Both of these guys coming in, brand new table. Tough, right?
Yeah, these tables definitely take a little getting used to. Especially, I haven't played on that table yet, but that's the one with the 4-inch pockets, right?
Yeah. And you go to the overhead, you can see nice shot right there by Nadeau. You can see how the rails cover the sides, you know what I mean? That was a good shot.
Oof. Oof.
Yep. Just like that, you're up 6-3. Next thing you know, you're down 7-4, 7-3. I'm sorry, 7-6. Any problems here, John?
I should handle this pretty easily. Oh, with these tables, nothing's easy. You can't take nothing for granted.
It's true. And I don't like the draw there. I like to follow, just a little more control, but each his own there. Right spin here. He's got to avoid the side as well.
I'm gonna get straight.
To draw it straight back. Fortunate for him, he didn't freeze the rail in the cue. If he did, he would have been in trouble. He's been running long.
Yeah, he wanted to stop up by the side.
Yeah, he's been running long the last, let's say, 4 or 5 racks for sure. But he have position though if he makes this. Joanne Corbett is my friend John Yale and Bobby Hilton. Not gonna work. Draw stop here. Oh no. Are you kidding me? This is one of the great things about these tables, right, John? There's no impediment over the.
That's, I think, what I like the best about them.
No matter where you get position, you're going to be okay. So Joanne Corbett says hello.
How you doing, Joanne?
Well, we used to play these Wednesday night tournaments at Yale Billiards every Wednesday night, and we always had so many good players. Remember, road players used to come play.
Yeah,
like Tommy Jr.
I was just gonna say, Tommy used to come down every now and again.
Yeah,
Carl Bard.
Carl Bard was
Tony.
Every
Brzezina.
Tony Brzezina. Yeah, Tony Brzezina would come down a lot.
Bristol Bob and
Bristol Bob. Jeremy when he was a kid. He was like 12 or 13.
I remember I broke my stick against Jeremy.
Yep. Yeah, we were talking about that. He's probably the second best player ever in Connecticut. It was Larry Liscotti than him, like all time. He's that good, pro. He's a great player. But yeah, those tournaments were a lot of fun. Man, sometimes it'd be 32 people on a Wednesday night.
Yeah,
Get out of here at 2:30.
Yeah, that was tough back then.
I think Terry called last rack on you once when you were shooting the 9.
I know. I think I flipped out on him. Like I was doing a stroke and a 9. And I'm like, really, Terry?
Office. I can't believe I did that. I didn't mean to. I was just trying to get out of here. Oh, great shot by Papa. Really feeling it now. Back in the day, if you want to play in a weekly tournament, you can go.
Southington had one, I think, Tuesday nights. They had
Double J's had one.
Double J's, yeah.
Double J's, we had one. There was a couple bars that had them. Like every night you had a place to go and play in a tournament.
Pretty much.
Times. What do you do here, Johnny? Go in the corner. Got to get back with our
Come
forward.
around two rails.
Inside.
Or use the left and
Inside.
up and back, yeah.
Good
Either
shot.
way. Long though.
I just stop it now. Like
got angles.
I know, but still, just draw it to that rail. At least be straight. He's looking at now. If you want to have more angle, we could play in the same pocket.
If he just draws it back, just center draw, he'll be all right. It'll bounce out enough.
Problem though. Better off
These
taking
4-inch pockets, though. If you don't hit it perfect, it's gonna rattle.
Yep. And that's where we always talk about. Bobby Hunt commentates a lot. And he says, take what the table gives you. At that point, just make the shot and take the tougher shot. Try to bank this. Gotta be careful not to bump into 7. Not a first save. Oh, don't forget, Jamie was up 6-3. I'm gonna say now it's 7-6. So we really got to be thinking about it. If a Bay's up 16-7, and they're about to score again, 4th and 1. So look at this. You went for it. You didn't get it. All right. Time to tie it up here. Simple 4-ball run. 6. Some of that stroke here. Nice stroke right there.
That's a little angle here.
Yeah, he doesn't want to be straight. Oh, he's good. Yeah. Side though.
Big shot here, though. 8-6 or 7-7.
That's because he was up 6-3 and missed a couple shots, and confidence is not there. You know what I mean? Thanks a lot, Joanne. We appreciate it. The tables, yeah, pretty nice. Packed out there, John?
Yeah, it's pretty busy.
Yeah.
There's a list.
Papa.
Yeah, Mike could have really taken control.
We're going to get Hill here, I think. Getting close to it. Listen, it's going to be 7-7. The race to 2, guys. Let me know in the chat what you think. What do you think's going to win? You think Jamie's going to take it down? You think Mike's going to take it down? Could be anybody's game, right, John? Yeah. Both not playing perfect, but got to put 2 racks together. You know, Brian Merrick's on our list, right?
I haven't seen him in.
Call him Flying Brian. I gave him that name, Flying Brian, because he'll fly that 9 to this day anywhere. He used to do it back then too.
Absolutely.
But now
he used to come in or hang out with Jay. Remember?
Yeah, Jay Rinaldi.
Yeah.
Jay Rinaldi. We would play both of them guys. And
we used to play them partners, I think.
Yep.
Back in the day.
Yep. Then we split up, played each other separate. But yeah, he's Flying Brian to this day. Still fires everything. Good player though. I think he's like might be top 20 now. He was actually up to like top 10 or 11 for a while.
Yeah, Southington, I don't know if he still does.
Yeah, he still does for sure. Jamie's going to go opposite hander here. But he's lefty. He's going to try righty. Playing the safe. Be real close, but if I'm not going to call a clear winner, the table. I like that. I agree. I think the table is the winner. Oh, he might get the 3-9.
Now he's.
Oof. Oh, wow. He was going to get the 3-9.
Pick 3-9.
Got to call the 9 on the list. So opposite way, John.
I think I would have had to go for the 3-9.
Yeah, I mean,
Call it and hope for the best.
what Flying Brian would do.
That's what I would do.
Big rack here, though. You want to be on the hill first, obviously, right?
For sure.
You know,
Take advantage.
obviously, for sure.
Let's see, is Bob going to get on our team next session in the spring?
Yeah.
Is Bob going to get back on our team in the spring?
I don't know. I don't know. I didn't talk to Bob Pierce, or I don't know what his plans are. Or I didn't talk to Dargis as well. What are we doing here? I like the safe. Yeah. Put the 3 behind the 5-8.
Back up behind the 9. The cue up, back up by the 9. Went for it.
Get it. That might cost him. No trouble balls. He's got to get a little good on the 5 here because the 8's a little bit in the way. But overall, not right here. I think he wants to just come out a little high, get past the 8 ball.
I think he's got the wrong angle.
Straight back. Not bad. Now he's a little weird here because it's gonna.
I think he's all right.
Run into the 8. Should be all right here because the 6 is so easy, but that worked out nice, huh? On the wrong side though.
Would have been better if the 8 didn't go in.
Force follow with some high right, or do you just roll it and take your lumps?
This table, I think I might just roll it and take my lumps.
Yeah. Like he's saucing it. Meaner now. That wasn't much better if he just slow rolled it, right?
Mm-hmm.
Missed a shot last rack.
Good shot.
Nice shot. Center hole. So now he's on the hill. And don't forget, folks, if he wins, he's going to take Mike Papa's spot, and he'll be playing for the number 6. Papa's going to be playing down, so he may even get close to getting dropped out of the top. Play on the top 10, you get on the shark stream. Run the green on the shark stream. Name on the bulletin board. Everybody sees that board, right, John?
Oh, yeah.
Walk in.
Yeah, you can't miss it.
Ball. We lost the cue. All right, Papa. No excuses, right?
Not easy though.
You're wide up, and if you don't get out, kind of don't deserve it here. I mean, literally the 3 to the 5s right there. You have a nice angle. You got the 6. There's no trouble. Nothing's even tied up.
Problem is the speed of these tables.
He's been playing for 15 racks. If he doesn't have the speed down, it's on him. Wide open. Wide open. You're down by 1.
I'm gonna go out on a limb and say he's gonna get out of shape on at least 1 ball.
But he still be able to make the shot here. He's perfect. It's gonna just draw this ball. You want to come as close as you can, almost being straight. You obviously don't want to scratch. But that's what I like right there. You get there, then you can draw back. 5 to the 6 is the only 2 balls where you can mess up. He's following the line almost perfect, John. Yeah, no issues here. He's got a nice angle. He just wants to pop it. Yeah, I think you want to come almost straight back so you have an angle this way. But he can hit it harder, come have an angle this way. That's all about preference. Now, a little hairy here. What do you think, John Ford? Have to. Thinks he got out of whack on that. Almost straight, though. He's got to make it. But that's going to cost him. Jamy Nadeau has a good chance to pull it or take the win and pull up to the number 7 spot. He's left-handed, so he's got to just draw this ball back. Probably play a stop shot on the 6 to the 7. Roll the 7 to the 8. Get to the 9. Stop shot, you want the angle. Yeah. Roll to the 8. It's all about fundamentals here. Making the ball, right? Not 100% sure. From here, it looks like it. I don't see any markings on it. But probably, actually, I did see a little marking right there. So there might be something underneath it. I'm not 100%. Good question, though. Find out for next stream. All right, John, what do you think?
I think he drains it.
All she wrote. Jamy Nadeau on the hill. Trying to get number 7. There it is. Great shot. Great match, guys. Thanks for tuning in. Johnny, thanks for joining me.
Thank you.
Appreciate it. Thanks for tuning in, everybody. We'll see you guys later. Bobby Hilton here from the Shark Stream. Give a shout out to all of our sponsors. Of course, our gold sponsors, Brunswick Billiards. We are the Brunswick Arena on the Shark Stream. And of course, McDermott Cues. Then we got our silver sponsors. We can't forget those. We got Taom Billiards, Salotto, of course, Yale Billiards, Simonis Cloth, Wayne Harriman, the Sandman, Pro Fitment Billiards, Andy Gow, Aramith, Letman Lights, and Carbon Magic Cleaner. And of course, we can't forget our local and bronze sponsors. Without them, we wouldn't be doing what we're doing. They've been with us for a long time. K. Morgan Painting, APA, Jacoby Custom Cues, Sigma Wear, Organic Ink Tattoo, Dynamic Pressure Washing, NM Billiards, Tommy's Tattoo Supply, Pool Table Magic, and of course, Vacuum Lease. Thank you guys all for your continued support. Appreciate it.